Quick disclaimer, by no means am I trying to attack any of the entities listed in this video. This is purely for commentary reasons, and I don't mean to offend or attack anyone in this video. I'm just pointing out something strange. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Yo, what is up guys, Zordafix here, and today we're going to be talking about a bit of a more serious topic. Isn't directly related to Deepwoken. It's about Raum. I'm sure everyone by now has seen Raum's video and how much of a outbreak it has caused. But I noticed something weird in his video. Before we go into this video, I'm just gonna say, for legal reasons, there is no personal attacks going on here. I'm just pointing out the facts and what has been said. And if this was misinterpreted or if it was said wrong, I'm up to understand that. But from what I'm seeing here, I kind of find it odd. So we have this clip here about Raum talking about how they were friends with this person named Jammy, and when the whole groomer accusations for Raum were going on.
In my jammies. Now, I was friends with Jamming. I tried to be friends with them. You know, I was goofing around with them a lot and everything. They would know this. But when the controversy of me came out, they said they'll be there for me. They said they'll be, they'll try and, talk to me and shit. What happened? They fucked off. So in response to your very nice attitude towards me, I'll be very nice to you. Considering you have had some drama yourself, but that got swept under the rug. Crazy, right? They hid it. People don't know about it. Now, Jamming, what was the reason that you were, quote unquote, that you resigned for? Are you sure you didn't? You sure it was a resign and you didn't get removed off of the mod team for admitting to grooming someone? Are you sure it's not because of that?
This person, Jammy, said that they would be with Raum the entire time. And then they just kind of ghosted out on him, from what he was describing in the video. Now, here he says, if someone sees you as something to which you believe you do not see yourself as, you do your best to prove otherwise. Since at the end of the day, it's only you who can change you. Hating yourself won't help anyone, and I know words won't help. All you can do is learn that hating yourself won't help. If you believe that you were a manipulative groomer, then work on the wrongs and then start making them right. There's always time to change things. Raum says this controversy was just swept under the rug. This string of messages was from 11/07/22, which is November 7th, 2022. So that was 5 months ago. And I kind of find it a little weird that only now, after Raum has now gone on his spree of trying to point out the discrepancies that mods have done, and by no means am I supporting any of the things that these mods are doing if they have done anything wrong. In the video, there's a lot suggesting to that. So, and general chat got shut down. Both chats got shut down in the Deepwoken Discord server. So, it's a little weird. But, regardless, this string of messages was made 5 months ago. So, what exactly... Not 5 months ago, 6 months ago. So why exactly now do you bring this up? If you knew that this person was a groomer for this long amount of time... Now, for the other cases, say, for example, the lolly art that this person had, different moderator, you probably only found out about that recently, which I understand that you only just found out about this, so now you're reporting on it. But you've known about the whole Jammy situation since 2022. So why do you just let it get swept under the rug instead of saying something over it? Now, what I'm chalking this up to is either he didn't want to cause a scene, he didn't want to be put under the strength of the mods, or something like that. But now, he's had since... When was the Raum controversy? I'm pretty sure it was the start of this year. He's had since then to call out the moderators And now, since he's getting chase banned, he decides to. Now, if you actively know that someone is a groomer, why don't you say anything about it? It's kind of weird that he didn't speak up about it. But as you can see here, Jammy says, I'm trying not to let it get to me too much, but learning that they did their best and that they kept getting looked like a manipulative groomer and that they hate themselves for it. So, here's the thing. Why exactly do you think that if someone was a manipulative groomer, that they can change? Now, maybe this was at 12:27 p.m. So maybe, Raum had a late day. He was just waking up. Let's look at when the date of 11:027 or 11:07:22 was. That was on a Monday. Now, at that time, Raum was still working at his job, which I'm pretty sure he was a security guard. This was before he got fired due to the allegations. So, he could have been at work. Unless he works a night shift, he could have been at work, or he could have been tired because he was going to sleep, and then he had to, there's plenty of reasons. But if it was intentionally worded this way, I find it really weird that he says that people can change if they're groomers. Now, if you were arrested for something like that, like legally, that is put on a record forever. You can't just wipe that off. So, I don't get why this message, from what it's being interpreted to be, is saying that people can change from that. You can't. The law says you can't change from it. Many other people, like anyone that you would ask, say you can't change from it. Same thing with being a murderer. Now, murderer and this are two very different things. But it's using an example. If you are a murderer, you will always be a murderer. You have murdered someone. Same thing applies to this scenario. So, if anyone wants to comment on it, if anyone has any better context to it than what was provided in this Raum video, go ahead and let me know. I'm open to discussions. By no means am I trying to attack Raum. All I'm saying is that this specific string of messages is very strange. Very weird. But anyway, not gonna ask you to like and subscribe to this video. Just I'd rather you just watch Raum's video and take your own perspective on it rather than just watch mine if you haven't already, which I'm sure most people have. But by no means am I trying to put Raum's career down or give him the axe or anything like that. This is purely just what Raum had said in his video and what I'm interpreting it to be as. Regardless, catch you guys later.